Hello YouTube and universe, welcome to Scarstorm Productions. I'm your host Morro, here to bring you everything new on your favorite brands and more. And today we'll be taking a look at the new reveals for Transformers Legacy United. Before we begin, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification so you don't miss another video like this. Cause it may be a small click for you guys, but it's a big help for me and the channel. Thank you. And without further ado, let's begin. Today, we'll be taking a look at all the new figures that come from Mark, who is one of the lead designers for the Transformer brand from Hasbro, as he shows us different figures as we make our way to June 13th. Now, it seems like he's posting something new every day, and currently it is Wednesday, June 12th. Now, starting off with the stuff that came out on June 11th, we have two Deluxe Class figures. Starting off, we have Deluxe Class G1 Universe Quake. And I have to say, I actually like this figure. Now, I was a little turned off when they showed us what the box art would look like, since it looked like it was just going to be a Skullgrin retool. And which it is, but you can barely tell it that. He even comes with his Target Master's tip-topping heater as well. Now, I actually love this figure. It just captures Quake a whole lot. And the thing is, the last time we actually got a Quake was Time's Return, so I'm kind of glad we got a new version of him since I never was able to get the Time's Return version. And when it comes to the mold, I wasn't expecting it to be retooled that much because I thought it was going to be a lazy retool just like the G2 Decepticon Trooper, but no, they actually went the full 10 miles on this one. And the only reason it's not a new mold is because Mark stated that they wanted to give him his Target Masters as well. And I say that's an actually fair trade-off, because the robot mode just looks good either way. And when you put him into vehicle mode, I think the Tang looks okay. Sure, it looks derpy, but it looks good and charming in a sort of way. And it even looks like how the G1 toy looked, which is amazing. Moving on to his accessories, he comes with his two Target Masters, Tip Top and Heater, and I gotta say, they actually look pretty good. Originally, I thought they were just gonna be the same one from Nose, but no, they're a completely new mold. And they look exactly like how they did from their G1 toy. The only thing that's different is, Heater is actually blue instead of black because they had to mold the plastic in different colors, and they only had enough for one of them. So it was either get the purple one, or black, so they went with the purple one instead. And I can't blame them. They still look good either way, and I think this may actually be a 10 out of 10 figure. And that's it for Quake. Moving on to Slipstream, and unpopular opinion, I actually like this figure. Yes, it may need stuff to be worked on, but it actually looks pretty good, and I might actually get it. Because I recently just got the new Windblade, and I love that figure. It's probably almost, I emphasize on almost, figure of the year. Now let's talk about the actual figure. Yes, it is a retool of the Legacy Windblade that we got, as I said, but it has a ton of original parts to it as well. And as you can see from the head, yes, that's a new head for it. What they did was take the Earthrise Starscream head and remolded it and gave it to this. Now they also showed what the concept art for it looked like, and I have to say, I actually prefer the concept art version than the actual one we got. Another new thing was, she actually comes with two different null rays, and you can attach them to the underarm of Slipstream or on the wing because there are 5mm ports under there. Another cool detail that Mark told us about is that the metallic color scheme that they use for Slipstream is the same metallic paint that they used for the Legacy Chromia that came out a while ago. And I actually like the Hasbro starting back to using metallic paints. I feel like they needed to do this for a while because some of the figures have been lackluster when it comes to the paint department. And all in all, I really like how the robot mode looks. Even though they kind of changed a few things, I still think it looks good. Moving on to its vehicle mode, and yeah, it's basically just the same vehicle mode as Windblade. And we knew this was going to be like this, and I don't know why people are complaining, because they said this at Hasbro PulseCon. And the only thing I would change about the vehicle mode is the wings. Yes, it has propellers and all, but I would have just made those filled in parts so the wings could look like one complete thing. But other than that, there's nothing really to say about the vehicle mode. It's just a teal and pink version of Windblade. And one more thing I don't really like about this figure is, why is it the Cyberverse version? It should be the Legends version, because if you know about the Legends manga from Takara Tomy, this is what she looked like in the manga. So it would make more sense to actually call it the Legends version. But other than that, there's nothing really much to say. It looks like a pretty good figure, and I really need a Slipstream since I don't really have one, so I'm going to get it either way. And that's it for the reveals for day 1. Moving on to today's reveals, we only got one thing, and that being the Toy Universe Optimus Prime. Now, I know the box says G1, but this is more the toy, so I call it Toy Universe. And yes, I know there were more stuff revealed, but I'm only showing what Mark put on his Instagram account. Everything else should be getting its own separate video soon enough. Now, I actually like this figure a whole lot. Now, I have the Earthrise and the Siege version, but this looks amazing. The only thing I'd say is this is basically just Missing Link Optimus Prime on a budget. And I'm glad about that because I want the Missing Link, but it is too much. And it's just a reissue of the original G1 toy. But with this, it has completely new tooling to it. And it's in the deluxe price point. Of course I'm going to get it. Now, just keep this in mind. This is a test figure, so it doesn't have the correct color scheme that's going to have later on. And I'm saying this because if you put it right next to the original figure, you can see that the blue is actually lighter than the original figure. And this figure is, of course, made by Mark and Shuson, two of the best designers in Hasbro and Takara Tomy. And another cool thing of its design is it actually has light piping. And when I first saw it, I couldn't tell, but as soon as I read a little bit into it, I can actually see it now. It also comes with a clear blue matrix of leadership, and I wasn't expecting that. Then again, almost every Optimus is coming with a matrix of leadership now, so it is to be expected. It also has a toy accurate blaster, and it also comes with an animation accurate blaster. So if you ever have like a Siege one lying around, you can actually give it to that. Another thing that it comes with are removable smokestacks. Nothing really say that. And it also has some 5mm ports in its feet, and it kind of makes it look like he's rocketing in the air, just like in the '86 movie. And on the back of the box, it actually shows that it comes with an Energon axe as well. And when you turn it into a vehicle mode, it looks even better than the Missing Link one. And I love how it looks. And if you look at the tires, they're rubber PVC. And that's rare that we actually get that for figures now. And it also can store all of its weapons on the back, which is a huge plus. And it can also use the trailer from any of the Earthrise ones you have. But all this is coming from Mark, so take it with a grain of salt, even though whatever he says most likely is true. And all in all, I really like these 3 figures. And if you want to see them yourself, Mark's Instagram will be in the description down below. But other than that, that's it for the video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. And tell me in the comments down below which figure you're most likely to get. And make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification so you don't miss another video like this. And if that's it, that's a wrap. Fade to black.